Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to write first PLSQL program. So at here I'm using Oracle SQL Developer. So let's write the coding. So at here first I'm going to use begin. Now here after we need to write at here dbms underscore output, and hereafter so here you can find output dot put time. Press enter. Now hereafter inside a bracket going to write at here hello world. Now here after close by semicolon, and here let's use at here end semicolon backward slash. So at here you can find dbms dot out dot put line. So in C language we are using printer. The same purpose at here dbms dot out dot put line. So here also like C++ we are using cout. In C# we are using console.writeLine. The same thing at here. Now here after let's execute the code. So at here it's completed but not display anything here. So for this we need to first set at here set server output here on. Now close by semicolon and execute this query. Now here after select and execute once again. So at here this time hello world it's a print. So this is the purpose at here. So whatever in a single quote, so that display into the output screen by using dbms.on.output.putLine. Now here after let's see some interesting thing. So at here going to use declare. Now here after going to use at here text varchar type variable varchar2 and here giving the size 25. Now here after let's use at here begin and here writing text and here single quote equal and here writing hello world again close by semicolon. Now here after again writing dbms underscore output. So and here we need to use dbms.output.putLine. Now here after we need to pass at here text. So text is the one variable that is varchar tag. Now here after close by semicolon and here end and here backward slash. So by using at here one variable we can also print. So this time at here passing text, not any string. Now string values. Now execute once again. So here you can see the output it's the display hello world. Now here execute hello world it's a display. So this is the second way we can write at here first PLSQL program. Now here after the next thing is, so let's see something about the comment. So at here now if you write at here double minus and whatever at here you are writing, so this will not understand by compiler. So this is at here this single line comment it's called. So it cannot understand by compiler. Or for add here multi-line or comment, so we can use add here backward slash star. So here you can see all the color that has changed. Now here after, so whatever you write add here, so here you can write any kind of thing. So this is add here or multi-line comment. So if you want, then here you can use double minus, so that is for single line comment, and here if you want, then here you can use multi-line comment. So by using comment, it's very easy to understand the query, what the purpose exactly you are using for this query. So this is the first program at here SQL. So by using dbms.out.putline, so we can print something in single quote into the output screen. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about Oracle PLSQL if then else statement or else if or nested if statement. So about and here by using if then else statement we can do some filtering. So if at here something like condition match, then that will execute block statement. If the condition false, so that will go to the else part. So let's understand by example. So first is if then else statement. So at here declare x number type and here the value declared with 10. So x is the one variable and here assign the value with 10. Now here begins and here dbms.out.putline. So whatever in single quote that is printed to the output screen and here if x greater than 100. So 10 greater than 100 condition is false. So if this condition is false, so this part will not execute. And here after that go at here end if and here after that will dbms.out.putline that display done. Now execute this query. So at here it's displaying first at here or high here condition is false, so this is not displaying. Now that is the end part of if. Now hereafter it's displaying at here done. Now suppose if I give at here something like 9. So 10 greater than 9 condition is true at here. Now hereafter if the condition is true, so let's see condition is true, then that display at a x is greater. So here you can see first that display high here 10 greater than 9 condition is true, so it's displaying as x is greater. So this is the end part of if. Now here after dbms.out.put and here it's displaying done. So this is the purpose at here if then statement. If condition is true, then that execute block of statement. So block of statement at here this one dbms.output. You can write any kind of thing inside between if and end if. Now here after using at a if then else statement. So if condition is true, so this will execute. If the condition is false, so that will execute as part. Here check that. So at here a number type variable value 6. Here dbms.out even odd number it's displaying at here. Now here a mod operator I'm using 6 mod 2. So at here remainder comes 0. So 0 equal to 0 condition is true, then that display if part. Here it's displaying even number. Now suppose if I give at here value 7 and if I execute this code, so at here this time it's displaying odd number because at here if 7 mod 2 remainder come 1 equal to 0 condition is false, so that go to else part. Here it's displaying odd number. Now here after there is another example. So at here I'm using at this place nested if inside if. Here you can see if inside again if this condition is true, then that go execute this part. Okay, so suppose if this condition is false, so that go to else part. Here that execute this part. So at 100 150 200 100 greater than 150 condition is false, so this go at here this part and here that check 150 greater than 200 this condition is not true, so that go to else part. Here this will execute C is greater. At here C is greater, it's a display. Now suppose at here I'm making this one 1000. So add here 1000 greater than 150. Okay, so this condition is true, 1000 greater than, so that execute this part. And here it's come or 1000 greater than C value 200. So this condition is true. So if add here this condition is true, so that display add here A is greater. So if this condition is true, so this will not go to else part. And here if condition is put true, so this will not go to else part. Now here let's execute this query once again, and here you can find A is greater. A is greater, it's the display. Now here after the next thing is, so this time going to make add here B with 1500. So add here that check or 1000 greater than 1500 condition is false. So this go to this part as part here 1500 greater than 200. So this condition is true. So it's true. So that execute this part B is greater. So if condition is true, so this will not go to else part. Here this is the end of if, and here this is the end of if, this if part. Now here after execute once again, so at here B is greater, it's the display. So that's why we are using at here or Oracle if then else statement, else if, and nested if statement. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about case statement in Oracle PLSQL. So about the case statement in PLSQL, we can say at here case statement. But if you are using like C# Java, so you should say at here switch statement. So switch statement and case statement both works similar. So at here case equal to switch statement is used to perform different actions based on condition. So suppose at a case, and if one condition is matched, then that execute that block. Okay, and here this is the syntax case when so when second condition match, then execute block 2, and if no any condition is matched, then that execute and here else part default part. Now here this is the one example that I already written. So at here I declare two number type variable AB, and here the value that assigned with 35 and 3, and one varchar type variable SC, and here it has mul. So and here at here begin case, so at here case inside SC, so SC value is the mul. So it start checking with one by one. So at here when add equal to mul, so this condition is not true, so it will not execute this block, and here that checks second, so mul equal to sub, this condition is also not true, so it will not execute this block. Now here after mul equal to mul, so this condition is true, so it will execute this block of statement here product of two number, and here A into B. So A value is now 35 into 3, so it execute. Then the output display at here 105. Condition is true, so this will not go to the else part. Hereafter this is the end of case. Now here execute and check the output. So at here I'm not getting the output because I didn't on set server output on. Now here server output it's on. Now here after let's execute the query once again, and here so this time you get at here the output 105 35. Now here after the next thing is, so suppose at here if I give the value or at here SC value is now giving at here with div div. So giving at here div, now it will start checking. So this 3 is blocker statement not true, so it will not true. Now here condition, then go to div. So add here this block true, so it will print at here division of number. So 35 by 3, so it divide by, and here 11 times 0.6 value, it's the display. Now here suppose if I give some wrong value, okay, so at here it will start checking one by one, okay. So here let's give all this value. So div is not matched with this force, so that go to the else part here, it's displaying invalid value. Now here after, if I do some other thing, like if I'm going to write at your div, so let's write at your div, and here div. So div it's a twice times. Now if I execute this query, so let's see what happens. So at here it's displaying 105. So at here when that match with this condition, so it's not going to second part. That means it's when one condition is matched, so it will not check to other. So this is add here case statement in PLSQL. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you in next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about loop in PLSQL. So about the loop, when the condition is true, so this will continue the block of statement, and if the condition is not true, so that will exit. So at here this is the first example I'm using at here loop. So at here declare, so at here I declare I variable, that is number tag, and here the value initialized with 1. Now hereafter begin, and here loop started. So at here dbms start put line. So in C language we are using printf function, and here in PLSQL we are using this dbms output put line. So by using this we can print the value. So at here I value is now 1 that print. Now here after I equal to I plus 1, 1 plus 1, the value is 2. So at here exit when 2 greater than 5. So 2 greater than 5, it's not. So again that loop to continue. So this time at here I value is now 2, 2 print, and here increase by 1, 2 plus 1, 3. 3 greater than, so it's not. So hereafter again it's print 3, and hereafter 3 plus 1, 4. 4 greater than 5, so it's not here. For that print, and here now hereafter it's now 5. 5 greater than 5, it's not. Hereafter 5 print, and here 5 plus 1, that is 6. 6 greater than 5. So at here this condition is true. So at here this will exit. So this exit from the loop. At here this is the end part, end the loop, and here this is beginning, and here ending. Now execute this query. So at here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I am getting the output. Now here after the next example, at here declare integer I variable. Now at here I am using while loop. So begin while I value is now 1 less than 5. So this condition is true. So at here that go inside this print at here I value. So I value is now 1 print, and here I is now I plus 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 greater than 5, condition is true. So print 2. 3 greater than 5, condition is true. Print 3. And here 4 greater than 5, condition is true. So they print 4. And here 5 greater than 5, condition is not true. So it will not print. Here end the loop and terminate at here begin part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a display. So at here this is the two difference at here, loop, simple loop, and while loop. Now here after let's go down, and here in last I'm using at here for loop. So at here declare I number 10 begin, I value is now start with 10, and here j value is now in reverse 1 to 10, and here loop. So at here dbms dot out dot 1. So at here 10 into 1, the first time that print 10. Hereafter loop continue 2 into 10, 20, 3 into 10, 30, like this the output display. So at here you can see the output. So at here 10, 20, 30, and here I'm using reverse function. So at here output display in the reverse order. So at here when that reach 11, so at here this continue on 1 to 10. So when that reach on 11, so this will end the for loop, and after end the begin part. So that's why we are using loop in add here. So one time start, and when the condition is true, that continue. Yeah. If the condition is false, so that terminate the loop. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to create a stored procedure in Oracle database. So at here I'm using Oracle for SQL developer. So at here let's first going to magnify, and here after let's write the simplest query, the first query for a stored procedure. So we need to use at here or create a statement or create or replace. Create or replace, and hereafter we need to write at a procedure and give at here the name, meaningful name. So this I'm going for at a printing purpose. So going to use sp underscore print. Now hereafter we need to use as, hereafter begin, and we need to use at a dbms underscore output dot put line, put underscore line, and here let's give at a single quote going to print hello world. Hello world. Now here after we need to close. So let's use at a end statement, and so that's it. This is the first query for a store procedure to print the value into the output stream. Now let's execute that, and here go down. So at your procedure sp compiled successfully. Now next we need to execute. So at here first go to the procedure, hereafter go up and refresh. So there is one sp print, it's created. Now hereafter double click there, and hereafter click on run. So here this is asking, so there is some steps, click on OK. Now check the output, hello world, it's printing. So this is the first program or first query to print hello world by using dbms. So about the dbms.out.print put line. So in C we are using printf statement. In Java we are using system.out.println method. So in Oracle, so if you are using if you are going to create the procedure, or if you are going to print the values into the output stream, we need to use dbms.out.put underscore line. So it's just like printf in C. Now after I'm going to create one new procedure. So let's copy that one. So next going to create the procedure to add to number. So let's give at a sp underscore add, and hereafter give the bracket and here a. So this is number tab, and here b. So this is number tab, and here c. So this should be output, and here giving number. So in means input, out means output. Now hereafter close by bracket. Now as begin. So this is the syntax, and hereafter let's give add here for add number c colon equal, and hereafter give the bracket a plus b, close by bracket, and here inside this, so we need to just pass c. So this is the query to add two numbers by using a store procedure. Now select that one, and add here I written this code inside sp print store procedure. So let's code that one. We need to use hr schema. So hr schema. Now hereafter go back and execute that. So see at here completed. So see at here sp add compiled successfully. There are no any error. Now hereafter refresh that. So sp first we need to select the folder refresh. So sp add it's created. Click there. Hereafter we need to execute. So execute with three parameter. First two is input and next is output. So at here we need to use exec and hereafter add sp add sp underscore capital letter add, and here going to pass the first going to pass 12 and hereafter 4. Okay, and here so this 12 for that's for input and hereafter colon c, so that for output. Now hereafter execute that. So here this is the some steps. Now check the output. So process exited. Now hereafter we need to print. So going to print the value. So we need to use add here print and here c. Execute that one. So you get the expected output. Next. So see at here the output. Okay, I did the same things. Here we need to use this one, not or this point. So this is the sp underscore add procedure query. Now for executing and printing the value. So let's select that one and execute. So anonymous block completed. There are no any error. So print the values. So see at here you are getting the output 16. So this is the way we can add two numbers by using a store procedure program. Now hereafter I am going to discuss one interesting query to concatenate two strings. Okay, so let's copy this line and hereafter paste it down. Paste it down and hereafter create or replace procedure and here give meaningful name. So going to give at your concat add and hereafter so this should be varchar. And one more thing where I'm writing this query, so inside HR schema. So here concat. So we can only concatenate generally varchar values or so let's give at a varchar and giving varchar tier. So this should be varchar tier and here this should be varchar tier. So AB is the input, C is the output as begin, C colon. So we need to pass at here concat function. Concat and here concatenating the value with A and B. So this will go to the C and here to end and here so concatenating to a string. So exe and hereafter let's give at in single quote hello. Hello, close and here single quote word. So here now let's execute. So let's first we need to execute this query and check is there any error. So check that. So no any error, compiled successfully. Now hereafter going to execute this query. Now check that. So at here getting the error message. Okay. One more thing. The thing is says varchar. So we need to declare the variable. Okay. So at here going to use var c and here varchar or to give the size anything. Now hereafter close that by semicolon and here execute. So see at here. Okay, let's close that one and hereafter execute this query again. Now hereafter execute this one. So sp, okay, and here give the meaningful name sp. So the procedure name is concat add. So add here, let's write concat add. Okay, now execute this query. Now check the output. So execute successfully. Now hereafter going to print the value of C. So print C. Check the output. So hello world, it's a display. So this is the way we can concat to a string or add to number in or by using a store procedure. So this is the procedure that I created. So this kind of procedure you can add any programs. So one time create and many time use. So this is the benefit of a store procedure. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you in next video. Next going to create the procedure to add to number. So let's give that a sp underscore add, and hereafter give the bracket and here a. So this is the number tab and here b. So this is number tab and here c. So this should be output and here giving number. So in means input, out means output. Now hereafter close by bracket. Now as begin. So this is the syntax, and hereafter let's give add here for add number c colon equal, and hereafter give the bracket a plus b. A plus b close by bracket, and here inside this. So we need to just pass c. So this is the query to add two numbers by using a store procedure. Now select that one, and add here I written this code inside sp print store procedure. So let's code that one. We need to use hr schema. So hr schema. Now here after go back and execute that. So see at here completed. So see at here sp add compiled successfully. There are no any error. Now here after refresh that. So sp first we need to select the folder refresh. So sp add it's created. Click there. Here after we need to execute. So execute with three parameter. First two is input and next is output. So at here we need to use exec, and hereafter add sp add sp underscore capital letter add, and here going to pass the first going to pass 12 and hereafter 4. Okay, and here so this 12 for that's for input, and hereafter colon c, so that for output. Now hereafter execute that. So here this is the some steps. Now check the output. So process exited. Now hereafter we need to print. So going to print the value. So we need to use add here print and here c. Execute that one. So you get the expected output. Next. So see at here the output. Okay, I did the same things. Here we need to use this one, not or this point. So this is the sp underscore add procedure query. Now for executing and printing the value. So let's select that one and execute. So anonymous block completed. There are no any error. So print the values. So see at here you are getting the output 16. So this is the way we can add two numbers by using a store procedure program. And here give meaningful name. So going to give add here concat add, and hereafter so this should be varchar. And one more thing, where I'm writing this query, so inside HR schema. So here concat. So we can only concatenate generally varchar values or so let's give add a varchar and giving varchar tier. So this should be varchar tier, and here this should be varchar tier. So AB is the input, C is the output as begin C colon. So we need to pass add here concat function. Concat and here concatenating the value with A and B. So this will go to the C and you have to end and here so concatenating to a string. So exe and hereafter let's give add in single quote hello. Hello close and here single quote word. So here now let's execute. So let's first we need to execute this query and check is there any error. So check that. So no any error compiled successfully. Now here after going to execute this query. Now check that. So at here getting the error message. Okay. One more thing. Oh, the thing is says varchar. So we need to declare the variable. Okay. So at here going to use var c and here varchar or to give the size anything. Now here after close that by semicolon and here execute. So see at here. Okay, let's close that one and hereafter execute this query again. Now hereafter execute this one. So SP okay and here give the meaningful name SP. So the procedure name is concat add. So add here let's write concat add. Okay, now execute this query. Now check the output. So execute successfully. Now hereafter going to print the value of C. So print C. Check the output. So hello world, it's a display. So this is the way we can concat to a string. Yes, in this video I'm going to discuss about why do we need a store procedure in Oracle database. So at here I already written this all point. So first I written one query or to add two numbers without using a store procedure. So if you execute this query, so see at here, the anonymous blank is compiled successfully and sum equal to 25 it's a displaying. So at here declare ABC and here A value initialized to 10, B value 15, C equal to A plus B. Now here it's a displaying sum equal to 15. So this is the concatenation. So at here if you want to change any number, okay, so you have to change inside the query. Now at here you get different output sum equal to 29. So 15 plus 14 it's a displaying 29. Now I did the same things by using a store procedure. Okay, so this is the store procedure query. So at here store procedure create or replace a procedure. So this is the procedure name, store procedure name, and here A. So this is the input type number, B input type, C output type. As begin C equal to A plus B, and here DBMS output dot put line. So it's a work or to print any values inside bracket. So it's just like C. In C we are using printf, and here in plsql we are using dbms dot output dot put line. Here end. Now if you execute this query, so see at here procedure compiled successfully. Here procedure compiled successfully and there is a one store procedure is created with the name add underscore sp. Add underscore sp it's created. Now we need to declare the variable c where c equal to number. Now hereafter let's execute this. So see at here 17 it's displaying. So 12 this is for input, here 5 this is for input, and here see it's displaying here. The value is 17, it's displaying. Now hereafter at here suppose I'm going to cut this part. Okay, this is the part that I just did cut. So we one time here this is also not required. Now here after if you want to display some different output like 16 plus 5, now if you execute, so here it's a displaying 21 here. Now here after, so if you not change if you not get the output different output by query, so you have to change the inside the query. So if you not change anything like for I wanna add 14 plus 5 here. Now you need to execute this query. After that you get the output. So see at here it's so lengthy, and here you need to do modification inside the query. But store procedure we cannot do any modification of query. So whatever I stated the values, so here only one line you can change. After that you get the different output. Suppose if I going to add with 16 plus 5, and here so it's displaying 31. So one benefit of a store procedure, write one time, and according to given parameter values, this will give the output. So no need to change anything inside the query. But if you are using query, so you need to do modification. After that, you get different output. So this is the first difference. Second difference is, so suppose you if you created the store procedure, then you only know what is the purpose of store procedure. This is for adding, multiplication, and any other work. So you know, but to others user cannot know what is the uses of store procedure. Suppose I created this store procedure add underscore sp and here sp. So this two I know what is the purpose, and I didn't created this add job history. So after that you have to go for all the query, then you read this all things. Suppose if user block or deactivate or disable this part, so other user cannot read this all stories. Okay, whatever the contents inside, the other user cannot read. Okay, so here this hide the details by using by creating a stored procedure. This hide the details here. So only user know what is the purpose and what is the use of a stored procedure. So at here you need to change one place, and after that you get the different output. But if you are using previous like by query, so you need to do some modification. After that you can change. So this is the benefit, and this is the why we are using a store procedure, one time create, many time use, and it hides the details of query. So I hope that this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. I guess in this video I'm going to discuss about list of all function and store procedure in Oracle database. So let's write the query. So first I'm going to write at here select a statement. So at here select a star from, and here let's write dba underscore objects. Now let's execute this query. So at here it's displaying owner, object name, and here after object id, data object create date, last, and timestamp. So it's selected all the columns. Now here after I'm going to filter add here some columns. So let's write add here select a statement. So add here filtering owner, and here after object name, and here after next is, so add here I think two are enough. Add here owner and object name from dba underscore objects. Now execute to this query. So at here it's a displaying owner and object. Now from here we can do filter also. Now here let's execute this query once again. So going to do the filter on object tab. So here you can find object. So at here let's use where clause, and here let's use object underscore type, and here give procedure. So if you want to display only procedure, write at here procedure and close by semicolon. So at here you can find table index, and here cluster, and here after let's paste on. Now here after let's execute this query. So at here getting PRO pro CEDURE procedure. Now execute this once again. So this time getting right output. So at here. So first this is a displaying at here system, and here after object name, and here object tabs. So at here when object tab match with procedure, so it's a displaying all the procedure at here. Now here after scroll down. So at here in HR schema there are two procedures, secure DML, and here after add job history. So let's click check there on HR. Now here after go to procedure. So here you can find add job history and secure underscore DML. So like this, if you want to display add here function, so copy that, and here after in place of procedure write function. Function and execute this query. So see at here, this is the displaying object. When that object tab match with function, so at here it's a displaying all the object name. Now here after let's scroll down. So at here this is so it's a selected all owner. Now here you can find OE, X, DB, and here after Apex owner, and here MD says, and here says MD says here. So this is the simplest way we can or display list of all function and store procedure in Oracle database. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. I guess in this video I'm going to discuss about how to insert, update, delete records using a store procedure in Oracle database. So at here I'm using Oracle SQL developer and currently working on escort schema. So at here I'm using the table EMPL. So this is the record inside EMPL. So at here if you want to see the data type, so just write DSC and here the table name EMPL. Now let's execute that. So see at here ID is not null, number tab, name, city, that's a bracket 2 tab. Now here after the first is, so this is for insert operation here, this is insert operation. So going to create the procedure for insert EMP. So add here E underscore ID, so EMPL dot ID, and here tag. So ID tab is the number, so here E underscore ID is the number tab here. So dot name, so name is the varchar2, so at here that will create E underscore name varchar2. Here after is ET, so city is the varchar2, so here it's create E underscore city is the varchar2 tab. Now here after is begin and here insert into, so here so insert into EMPL ID name and city. So whatever the value of ID name city, so this will go to the corresponding ID name and city. Here after that to the commit operation. So let's execute here. So first I'm going to refresh the procedure. So there is nothing inside procedure folder. So create that. So procedure insert emp, it's created here. Now let's refresh that. So insert emp procedure is created. Now next is for update. So add here create or replace procedure update emp. So empl.id. So id is the number tab here. So that here that is the input tab, input tab, input tab. So in indicate input here. So here id is the so e underscore id, that is number tab, e underscore name, e underscore city bracket 2, because name and city is the tab of bracket 2. So next part is begin here update empl. So set id equal to e underscore id. So here where condition I used. So if id value is stable equal to e underscore id. So if this condition is matched, then that will do add here update. So here e underscore name, that go to name, e underscore city, that go to city. Hereafter commit operation. So let's execute this query to create one procedure with the name update emp. So procedure is created. Now refresh that. So here this is the update emp, it's created. Now here after the next part is, so here create or replace, and here after next is for select. So at a create or replace procedure select emp, and here selecting empl only. So add a empl input tab, and here e underscore dist output tab, and here this ref cursor. So here and here is begin. So e underscore dis for select. So it will select id name city from empl, and this is the condition name equal to e underscore name. Now let's get the procedure with the name select emp. Now here after the next is for delete. Create or replace procedure delete. So if at here id equal to e underscore id. So if this condition is matched, then that will do the delete operation. And here e underscore id I have taken only. So here id is the number tab, so that e underscore id is the number tab. It will take from empl.id percent tab. So let's execute this query. So compile successfully. Now here after all procedure is created for insert, update, delete, and select. So first I'm going to insert the record. So let's see add here the table emp. So this is the record here. Now let's click on insert and run. And after going to insert the name, so let's add here input. So this is the input type here. It's written. Now let's give add here third round, and here name is it is the Hanoi. Now click on OK. So add here. Now here after execute this query. So see add here 32 round and Hanoi value inserted successfully. Now the next part is for update. So let's click on run, and after going to update. So if the IDs match, so let's give add here. So 16, and here it name. So going to update the name. So Rayon already exists. So here going to give the name Sam, and here the city of Sam, city of birth. Okay. Now click on OK. Now here after check the execute this table. So see at here Sam and city also changed ID 16. Now here after the next operation is delete. So run the delete operation. So add a going to delete 32. Okay, so just enter add a input value 32 only. Now click on OK. So here it's completely successful. Now here after execute this query. So see at here 32 it's deleted. So this is the query add here to insert, update, delete records using a store procedure. So I created different store procedure for insert here for select, update, and delete. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about cursor in PLSQL. So it is a pointer to this context area. and here it holds the rows, one or more returned by SQL statement. And here there are some properties of cursor. First is %font. So return true if insert, update, delete statements affected one or more rows, or select into statement, otherwise it return false. So there next is percent not font. So it's just opposite of %font, and your percent is open, always return false for implicit cursor. Or here, or because Oracle closes the SQL cursor automatically. So if you're using implicit cursor, so it's return always false. Now here after, so if you're using PLSQL, so first you need to uh, active server output on. So then you get the expected output. So this query that I already written to save sometimes. So at here going to use the table EMP. So this is the contents or record inside EMP table. So at here first, this is the example of implicit cursor. So this query that I already written. So first is declare. I declare variable R. So that is number tab, and here I'm doing update on EMP. So whenever I execute this query, so this will add 100 on SAL column. So and here if SQL percent not found, so this will display no employee selected, and if that found, so here or then or column equal to SQL plus row count, so that count the row, and here after that first display R value employee selected. So here let's execute and check the output. So at here 14 employees selected, and at here check the output. So previous time the SAL was 7,100. So next time after executing, so the value updated and it added 100 on it. Now so this time at your 7200 Now execute again. So see at here 14 employees selected, and check the output. Here EMP. So see at here this is added. So added or SAL column 100 with each row. So this is the query of implicit cursor. So at here using %font. So here if not font, then that displays. So it's font, so 14 rows. So here that's displaying some values. Now here after next is explicit cursor. So explicit cursor are programmer defined, and here for gaining more control over context area, it is created on select statement which return more than one rows. So this time at here or using pivot table. So by using explicit cursor example, going to concatenate dname and log column. So at here I declare first three different tabs variable d underscore dpt number with the help of dpt number column. Here dpt number column, and here next is variable d underscore dname. So with the help of dpt table dname column percent tab. Here after d underscore log dpt table with the help, and log is the column inside dpt table. Percent tab. Hereafter created one cursor, the name is d underscore dpt is. So going to add here select these three columns with the from dpt table. Now after declaring, going to use begin. So first we need to open the cursor, the name of cursor d underscore dpt. Hereafter do. So this will fetch. So fetch contents from d underscore dpt cursor. So here this is the cursor name or d underscore dpt number. So here that fetch and into these three different respective columns. So this column d underscore dpt number, so it's come from from here. With this, it's come from here. Now here d underscore dname, so it's come from here, and like this, or d underscore log, so it's come from here. Now here after the next is after fetching, so exit when d underscore debris number percent not found. So exit automatically when that not found, and if that found, so that do the concatenation of columns d underscore dname. So add here d underscore dname, hereafter d underscore log. So it will concatenate here. Now hereafter after completion of loop, so that end the loop, hereafter in using explicit cursor, we need to close the cursor. So add here d underscore dbt is the cursor name, so it's going to close hereafter end. So that if you execute this query of explicit cursor, so you get the output of concatenating this two column values. So anonymous block completed. Here after that concatenate accounting New York, research Dallas, sales Chicago, it's a concatenating. Here after operation Boston, it's concatenating. So this is the two example in this video that I discussed. So first is the cursor are two tabs, implicit and explicit cursor. So here on using explicit cursor, you need to declare somewhere some, and here after that you apply according to requirement. And with explicit cursor, you have to open the cursor after when that done. So you have to close the cursor. So add here this is the closing part, and here this is the opening part on explicit cursor. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. I guess in this video I'm going to discuss about deadlock situation in Oracle database. So suppose if one transaction is going to access the resource 1. So resource 1 is of free at here. So it will be accessed. Now here after at here he or she can block the resource 1. Now here after T2 transaction is try to access resource 2. So this is the free here. So it's a try to access the resource 2. So that here it can be reserved, it can be accessed. Now here after it's a locked. Now here after the next thing is T1 is try to access the resource 1, but at here T1 is try to access resource 2. So resource 2 at here already locked by T2. So it's a not available for T1. So this is not available. So it's a not available for T1. Now here after the next is T2 is trying to access at here resource 1, but resource 1 already locked by T1. So it's a not available. So if this kind of situation comes, so we can say that this is the deadlock. So this is at here deadlock. Let's understand by example. So at here first at here going to open SQL developer. So today I'm going to open SQL developer. Oracle SQL developer, it's open. So and here this is the first SQL developer. Now here there is a one more SQL developer, this one. Now here after there is two SQL developer. Now here after let's log in with HR. Now here I'm going to log in with HR. So both are loading states. After this is the tables, and here this is the tables on another SQL. So this query that I already written. So and here let's copy them that from here. Now here after I'm going to paste in first SQL developer. So let's make that bigger. So at here this is transaction 1, and here first I'm going to create at here the table Adam 1. Execute this. So at here Adam table it's created. Now here after let's insert the record inside Adam. So at here record has been inserted. Now here after Adam 1, this is the record that I inserted. Now here after let's create add here table Adam 2. Now here Adam 2 it's created. Now here after let's insert the record inside Adam 2. Now here after select a start from Adam 2. Now here after the next is let's go to add here another SQL. So when I try to do add here a statement, select a start from Adam 1. Now if I execute this one and hereafter let's use add here select a star from Adam 2. So two tables that I created, Adam 1 and Adam 2. So no any record. So let's do add here commit and hereafter execute the same. So this time records loaded. Now hereafter, so the important thing is the transaction 1. Now hereafter let's copy another for transaction 2. And hereafter going to paste at this point. So this is add here transaction 2. Now hereafter the next important thing is 1. So add here update Adam 1 and set name equal to Mary where id equal to 2. So when that 12, so add here that set the name Mary. So if I execute this query, so here you can find one row updated. Now hereafter when I do with add here update Adam to set name Martin where id equal to 2. So add here with Adam to it's done. Now hereafter when I do add here update Adam to set name with Mary. So add here this query is running. Now hereafter add here doing update Adam 1 set name Martin. So add here both are add here it's a running state and getting the error deadlock detected while waiting for the resource. And here this is to the update and here this is the query it's still running executing query update Adam 1 set name equal to Martin where id equal to 2. So at here this kind of situation it's come when at here T1 is trying to do the update resource 1, so it's so free and here it can be 2. So after that it's a lock for T1 and here when T2 is trying to update the resource of resource 2, so at here it can be because it's free, so at here it's a lock by T2. Now at here T1 is trying to or do the some updates on resource 2 but it's not available because at here locked by T2. And the same thing T2 is trying to update the record resource 1 but it's not available because it's a locked by at here T1. So if this kind of situation comes, so at here deadlock occur. So this is at here example. So at here deadlock detected while waiting for the resource and here in our second transaction still it's a busy state. So at here we need to do only cancel here. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See next video. Thank you. I guess in this video I am going to discuss about how to view package body in Oracle database. So at here let's write the query. First I'm going to write at here select a statement. So at here select star from and you write at here all underscore source. Now let's execute that. So at here it's a displaying honor says name a standard type package line 1 to 3 and here text. So add here package standard auth, auth ID current user is, and here tabs and subtabs. Now hereafter let's do filter. Add here I'm going to use where clause. Now where type equal to. So add here or type, let's write add here package body. So add here you can find package or it may be package body. So going to write add here package and here body. Now if you execute to this query, so add here see this time or tab is package body, it's a displaying honors is and here name SQL JUTL. So here you can find SQL JUTL. Now if you as scroll down here you can find the standard name standard tier, and here after if you want here let's use and here going to use name. So let's write at here SQLJULT, and if you execute to this query, so see, so at here this will do the filter SQUJUTL. Sorry, at here we need to write TL. So if you are using AND operator, if both condition is true, tag must be package body and here name SQLJUTL, then here I'm getting this kind of output. So at here how to view package body in Oracle. So package body here honor it's a display name, tab, line and text. Now here you can make order by, so it's by default it's add here or line in ascending order, or you can make add here order by line DESC. Now here after if you execute, so see add here or it's a line, it's now 90 and here 89 88 and here 87 86 85. So it comes, so first that is it's a line in descending order, it's a displaying. So here in endpoint. So add here it's a ending SQUJUTL, and here in URI to varchar return URI to begin here. So this is the text it's a display. Now if you want, then here you can write at a standard here. A standard. Now if you execute the same query, so at here this is the package body line that start from 660 and here this is the ending and here this is the end of the package. Now name that is a standard and here type it's a displaying package body. Now here after if you want, then here you can give only package. So see and here this is the name tag name standard and here type package. So total numbers of lines at here 3306 and here in the last this is the ending and here PRAGMA time spent this one and here time spent pragma this one. So this is the simplest query where we can view package body in Oracle database. So here if you want, then here you can write simply order by line, so it will display in ascending order. Now here after, so you can include add here package body and here SQU and JUTL. Now here this will display output from the starting. So here package body SQU and JULT is function has, so it has 3 sorry, 1 2 3 4 parameter return is diff number, and here this is the begin if processor. So this is the query to display at here package body in Oracle database. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. In this video I'm going to discuss about how to create a function in Oracle database. So at here I'm using Oracle SQL developer, and here this is the syntax to create the function. First is create or replace function. Here procedure name, function name. So at here you have to give parameter. So this should be input or output, and here data, and here return. So it can be is or as, and here declaration part here begin. Inside you can write execution part, here exception. So exception is the option part, here you can give end. Now hereafter let's write one simplest query to create the function. So at you're going to use create, hereafter create or replace here function, create or replace function, and here giving the function name fn1. Okay, and here so function name, and you're going to take one parameter str, and here this should be integer in input type, and here and this should be varchar 2. Now here after let's use return. So this should be varchar 2. Now here after let's use is, here after begin, and next going to use return, and here going to use in single quote hello, and going to use concatenate operator double pipeline. So this will concatenate with str variable. Now here after let's use end here. Now if you execute this query, so execute that. So let's go down. So see at your function f1 compiled successfully. Now here after I'm going to execute the function. So for this we need to use select statement and the function name fn1, and here so hello going to concatenate with word. So add here let's use word, hello world from doer. So doer is the dummy table. Now execute this query. So see at here. So hello world I'm getting. So since hello there is one space, so that it's a displaying hello with a space. And here you can find one function is created. So the name is fn1, and here return type and str. So this is the first way we can execute the function. Now if you want, so one more thing, add your select fn. So fn has one parameter str, so you can give only one parameter. Suppose if I'm going to enter two parameter hello and here hi. Now if I'm going to execute this query, so let's see. So at here getting the error message fn1 wrong number of types of argument. So that means the parameter must be same. So if you use at here two parameters, so you should use at here two parameters. Now hereafter let's see another way to execute the function fn1. So at here we need to use declare, and going to take one variable str2, and this would be varchar 2. So at here going to give the size 55. So if you give 55, so this will accept 55 characters. Now here after let's use begin, and here str2. So inside str2 going to pass the value of fn1. So inside fn1, so it accepts one parameter fn1 at the time of creation. It accepts one parameter. So at here going to give, so there is already hello. So going to give at your world, and here close by semicolon. Now hereafter going to use dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So in C language we are using printfs, and here in PLSQL we have to use DBMS output.putLine to print whatever in bracket into the output scheme. So that we're going to print str2 values. Now here after close by semicolon. Now execute that. Now go down. So see at a hello world, it's a printing. So this is the second way we can print. So you can use either this one or here. Either you can use this one or this option. So this is the PLSQL part, and here by using select as statement you can also execute and you will get the expected output. So suppose if I'm going to enter, if I don't give any parameters, let's see what happens. So because at here at the time of function creation, so there is a parameter. So at here one parameter fn has one parameter str, so this would be in varchar tab. So I did not give any parameter. Now execute that. So read the message. Usually compilation error here. Now so going to give at here hello. Now we can give expected output. Execute that. Yeah. So see at here hello. Okay, I forget to give single quote. No. So see at here hello. It's a display. So that's it about the function. So in this video, I discussed how to create the function in Oracle. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to check any enter string is palindrome or not by using Oracle function. So let's write the code first. So I'm going to use create or replace statement, and here going to use function, and inside the function going to pass one parameter named str, and that should be varchar here. Now here after that return varchar here, and here after is, and here going to take one more variable the name rev, and that should be varchar 2, and here giving the size 55. And close by semicolon. Here after let's use begin, and here after going to use select, and here going to use reverse function. So inside the reverse going to pass str, and here into rev. So this will go to rev, and here from doer. So one more thing. So if you let's copy this line, and here paste it down. So let's make that comment first. Now here after let's use if statement. So if, so whatever the input value it's coming to going to convert into upper by you by using upper function. So add here comparing upper str value equal to upper real value. Now here after if then, and here after let's use return, and here str. So str value is going to concatenate. So if the condition is true, so at here the string is palindrome. Palindrome. Now here after close by semicolon, and here end if. Now here after if the condition is not true, then the string will be not a palindrome. So return str, and here is not a palindrome. Now hereafter let's use end statement. End and hereafter slash. So and you're going to create the function. Create or replace function and here let's give the function name Pali. So this function I'm going to create Palin. Now hereafter let's execute that. So at here function Palin compiled successfully. So if there is error, so that will so there are no any error here. It's a sign. Now hereafter let's check into our function folder. So see at here one Palin function created. So you can check at here first is return and str. Now here after to execute the function. So I already discussed in my previous way to execute the function. So simplest way to execute the function, you should write select and here padding. So padding is my function. So I am going to pass first item take and here from doer. So this is the item going to pass a string item take. So item take is not a palindrome string because if you convert so first that h first comes. Okay, now let's execute. So see item identity is not a palindrome. Now suppose if you enter atrium MADAM. So if you reverse the first atrium character M, second A, third D, and here fourth A and M. So M will comes to first and hereafter A second, D third. So no any chances you can find by reversing this string. So that here it's a display madam is a palindrome string. So at here in this coding, so there is one important point is reverse function at here I'm using. So at here let's check that about the reverse function. So reverse function whatever string you enter so that reverse. Suppose if I enter at here at here. Now if you execute this query, so see at here MADA, that's the display. Now here after if you enter MADAM, so here so this is a difference. I enter Adam but it's the display MADA. But if I enter MADA, so you can get the same output. So that here when I enter MADM, so it's displaying the output. This is one palindrome, and if I enter Adam tick, so the output was displaying it's not a palindrome. So at a if upper str, so whatever str value, suppose if I enter madam is the str. Okay, so after reversing reverse or upper reverse. So at here when I used madam to reverse, so both string are equal. So if equal, then return str is a palindrome. So str value I enter at here madam, so madam is the palindrome. Suppose if I enter madam 1. So if you're going to reverse madam 1, so 1 will come first, hereafter madam. So I enter str value madam and here the odd after reversing, so madam 1, so 1 madam it will come. So both are not equal, so that go to this part and here str, so madam 1 is not a palindrome. So this is the logic about this program. So at here I have taken one input type. So if you don't give anything, so it is the by default it's the input type. So at a str one parameter palindrome has palindrome function has one parameter str, and this should be return type varchar. So this is about how to reverse and how to check any string is Palindrome or not by using Oracle function. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. I guess in this video I'm going to discuss about how to find maximum of two numbers using Oracle function. So let's write the code. So first I'm going to use declare and here declaring first variable n1. So data type number, thereafter enter data type number and here sum, and this should be number. Now hereafter let's write function. So creating add here function, giving the name fun, and here we need to pass two parameters. So first going to pass x, so this should be input type, and here this should be number. So I indicate input. Now hereafter let's use y, and this should be input type, and here the data type number. Now hereafter let's use return. So this will return here number, and hereafter going to use is, and taking one more variable, the name z. So z and here, and this should be number tag. Close by semicolon, and hereafter let's use begin, and here going to use if statement. So if x greater than y, so at here we need to give x greater than small y. So then if this condition is true, so at here z colon equal to x. So x value go to z, and hereafter let's use end if, and that will return the value of z. Now hereafter close by semicolon, close by end here. Now hereafter let's use begin again, begin, and here going to pass the value n1 colon equal to 12 and n2 colon equal to 15, and here sum1 equal to colon, and here going to use one function, and here we need to pass two parameters. So first is for n1 and next n2. Close the semicolon, and hereafter let's use dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So at here going to print maximum of two number. So at here going to concatenate the value of someone, and hereafter let's close the end. So this is the query to find the maximum of two number by using Oracle function, or this code is in PLSQL. So let's execute and check. So action here, okay, getting some error. Get semicolon. So semicolon sometimes create big problem. So see at anonymous block completed, and a maximum of two number. So between 12 and 15, the maximum is the 15. Yeah. So how do you can chase at here? If you give 112, so 112 is the maximum. So this will display 112 is the maximum number. After I'm going to explain this query. So at here first I've declared 3 number type variable n1, n2 and sum. Hereafter function fun has two parameter x, so that is the input type and your y input type. So hereafter the control comes to this point and your sum and your fun. There is one function and here the value of n1 is 12 and value of n2 is the 15. Now hereafter control comes to this point. So at here 12 and 50 that receive hereafter return num is, so at here one more variable or z number. So at here begin if x greater than y. So at here x that received or 12. So 12 greater than 15. So condition is false. So that go to the else part here. Y value is 15. So 15 go to Z. And here that written Z value 15. So at here function part has been over. So that control back to this point. So at here this function is returning 15. So 15 go to sum. Hereafter dvms dot output dot put line. So maximum or two number 15 that display. Suppose if I enter 112. So add here first row that has three number type variable n1, n2 and n3. So function fun, so that receive x value this time. So at here control comes to this one function fun x in number y in number. So this called the fun function. Now control comes to this point. So at here fun function. So n1 this time 112, n2 15. So here after that control back to this point. So 112 and 15. At your return is z one more variable. So at your check 112 greater than 15 condition is true. So x value go to z. So x value is now 112 that go to z. If condition is true, so that not go to else part here. That return z value. So z value is now 112 that return. Now hereafter control back to this point. So at here the 112 is the someone value. Now here dbms dot output dot put line. So maximum of two number that display 112. Hereafter end here. So this is the steps of execution of this program. So this is the way we can calculate sum of greater of two number by using function here. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. In this video I'm going to discuss about how to create user defined function with output parameter. So at here first I'm going to write the query. So at here writing create function and here let's give the function name form and here first the parameter the name going to take a. So this should be input type and your data type number. Now here after going to take next variable. So this should be output and your data type number. And here after going to take variable c. So this should be input and output and data type should be number. So here taking three variable. Now here let's use return. So this will return number and hereafter let's use is here after second and next here b colon equal to a plus 10 and hereafter c colon equal to c plus a. Now here after going to return the value of c here. Close by semicolon and here let's use int. So this is the query to get the one function with input and output parameter. So see at here previously I used input parameter. So this time input here out and here in and out. So let's execute and check. So at here function compiled successfully. Now here after select the function and refresh. So one function it's created and here you can check the parameter. So here this is the number, here b number, c number. Now here after I'm going to execute this function. So next we need to execute. So add here write to declare. So tick there and here. So first variable taking x. So this should be number and here initializing the variable with 10. Now next variable going to take y. So this should be number and here going to take the value 25 and here next variable z and data type number and going to initialize with 5. Now here after let's use begin and here a small z. So here equal to 1. So add here going to pass the parameter first x next y here after z. Now here after let's use dbms underscore output dot put underscore line and here first going to print the value of x. So here going to write x equal to single quote here after double pipeline and concatenating the value with x. So here let's use single quote y equal to y single quote and concatenating with a small y. Now here after equal and hereafter let's use a z single quote z equal to single quote here going to pass z value. Now let's give some space and here going to use end. Now let's execute and check the output. So add here getting the output 15, 25 and z value 20. So add here the code is so add here I created the function one. So add here a input type. So add here when I executed this, so add here x, y and z. So x receive 15, y receive 25, z receive 5. So here after that call the function. Now control comes to this point. So add here a receive 15, add here a receive x value is 15 and here b receive 25 and c receive 5. So return here. So b equal to a plus 10. So a value is 15, 15 plus 10. So that to add here 25. So b value add here 25 and here c equal to c plus a. So c value add here c value this that receives z value is 5 and here a value a receive add here 15. So a receive add here. So add here this is 15, 25 and 5. So a receive add here 15. So this comes to this point. So add here a receive 15. So 15 plus 10 b become 25. Now here after about the c. So c equal to c equal to c plus. So c receive add here. C at here z value is now 5. So at third position that here this point c value is now come 5. So add here 5 and a value is now add here 15. A value is 15, 15 plus 5, the value come 20. Okay, so c value is now 20, so that returns c value is 20. So add here this point, a value is now 15 after calculating, b value is 25 B value is 25 here, and C value is 20. So this point that value is at here 15, 25 and 20. Now here after that display one by one. So A value is now 15, X value is 15, Y value is 25 and Z value is 20. So this is the way output it's coming. So at here no need to worry about the variable. So whatever the value at here if you execute so XYZ, so I've given the XYZ values, the X value come 15, 25 and 5. So at here after that call the fun function, so control comes to this point. So because at here the first parameter A value is now at here that compare, so this value is this X value 15 that go to A, and here this y value 25, so this will go to B, and here or this z value is 5, so this will go to here. Here after that comes to return begin. Here after that do some mathematical calculation. After that when the mathematical calculation over, so finally whatever the value of x y z it's back here. After that print, so this print here x and y and z. So this is the way we can create user defined function in Oracle SQL Developer by using output and in output parameter. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to find the source code of a function or procedure in Oracle SQL. So let's write the query. So at here first I'm going to write at here select statement. At here select star from, and here let's write at here all underscore source. Now if you execute this query, so it will select all the columns from all underscore source. So at here you can find owner, name, tab, line and text. Now hereafter let's use at here where clause. So where, now hereafter where let's write at here name. So name going to write at here SQL JUTL. Now hereafter let's give at here order by, so order by at here line. Now hereafter let's execute this query. So at here this will do the filter on name, that is at here or your function name. Now here SQL. So at here you get owner, name, tab, line, and here after this the package SQL as here. Now here after we need to use at here text file. So let's give at here text only. Now here this is the text file, it's a display. So this is the query to find out source code of a function or procedure in Oracle. Now hereafter let's select and here copy and paste it here. Now here you can find, so this is the query at here. So this is the two long query here. This is the package SQL JUTL as package body. Here function has default, and here one parameter odd number, here proc char, here sequence proc, and here number diff, and here this is the beginning, and here this is the if condition if proc is null, so this will happen, and hereafter the following might be used in runtime converting between SQL and PSQL SQL. So this is the body here, body of a function, and this is the query to find out source code of a function or procedure in Oracle database. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So at here in name you can give any meaningful or suitable name. So whatever you created the package, give the package name. After that, you can find out, add here the query. Okay, source code of a function or procedure. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. I guess in this video I'm going to discuss about exit statement in PLSQL. So at here exit statement is most commonly used to terminate the loop statement. So it is generally used to terminate the loop statement here. So when you are using while, for or do while loop, so if you want to exit, so you can use exit statement. So let's understand by example. So at here going to write first declare and here going to declare I and this would be number tag and giving the size 2. Now here after colon is equal to and that will start from 10. Now after let's write begin and here after begin and write at here while. So while I less than or I less than 15. So if this condition is true, so here loop and here after dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So and here going to print value in single quote value of I colon and your single pipeline going to display I value. So if the condition is true, so that will display the value of I. Now here after I colon equal to I plus 1 and here after going to write if I greater than 12 and here then I greater than 12, so here going to use exit the statement. Exit. Now use semicolon and here after end f. Use semicolon and here after end loop. End loop. And here end and here. So at here anonymous block completed successfully, but I'm not getting any output. So for this we need to set at here set server output. Set server output on. Now execute this query first. So here it's completed. Now execute this query. So see at here 10, 11, 12 it's displaying. Next I'm going to discuss about this query. So at here declare I value declared with 10. Now hereafter begin or 10 less than 15 condition is true, so loop start dbms dot output. So add here that print 10. Hereafter or 10 plus 1 the value is now 11 and here 11 greater than 12, so this condition is not true, not exit. Hereafter loop continues, so 11 less than 15 condition is true, so dbms dot output print. So this print 11, hereafter 11 plus 1, 12. So at here 12 greater than 12, so this condition again false. So hereafter again that or loop continues. So here 12 less than 15 condition is true. So this print this time 12. Now hereafter 12 plus 1, 13, and here 13 greater than 12. So this condition is at here true. So if this condition is true, so at here exit statement or that control comes to exit statement. Now hereafter that terminates the loop. So that print first time 10, next 11, and hereafter 12. So if you execute here, so it will display 10, 11, and 12. So this is the exit statement in PLSQL. So when the control comes to exit statement, then directly that terminates the loop. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. I guess in this video I'm going to discuss what exit when statement in PLSQL. So it is most commonly used to terminate the loop statement. So and here let's understand by example. So first I'm going to write and here declare or declare here after I and here number giving the size to now here comma equal 10. So I value that initialize with 10. Now here after begin and here or while I less than 15. So this is the condition here I less than 15. Now here after start the loop. Start the loop. Now here after dbms underscore output dot put underscore line and here after single quote value of I. Now here comma and here single quote and here double pipeline and I. So closing by semicolon. Now here after I comma equal to I plus 1 and here after let's use exit when. So if this condition is true, so using exit when to terminate the loop. So at here I greater than 12. So if this condition is true, so then that terminates the loop. Now here after end loop and here after end and here after this. So here this the query to use exit when here or just execute set server point on. So this is on now. Now here after execute this query and check the expected output. So it's displaying 10, 11 and 12. So here the query is I value that is initialized with I value initialized with 10. Now here begin while. So while I less than 10. So 10 less than 15, I less than 15. So 10 less than 15 condition is true. So that loop starts. So add here this is printing I value. So value of I value that print 10. Now here after I value that print here I equal to I plus 1. So this value is now that become at here 11. Now here after so here that the exit when I greater than 12. So here 11 greater than 12. So this condition is not true. So again that loop continue. So this time that is the value 11 less than 15 condition is true. So that print 11. Now hereafter I equal to I plus 1. So here that become 12. exit when 12 greater than 12, this condition again not true. Hereafter 12 less than 15 condition is true. So that print here value of I 12. Now hereafter or 12 plus 1. So this becomes 13. So 13 becomes 13 greater than or 12. So this condition is true. So if this condition is true, so then directly that terminates the loop. So hereafter that control comes to end loop, hereafter end, hereafter that on. So here when the condition is true, so then that exit or that to terminate the loop. So this is the use of exit when statement. So it is used to terminate the loop. So here you can use this time I use at a loop while loop. Here you can use for do while also. So this is the smallest example of exit when statement in PLSQL Oracle. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. I guess in this video I'm going to discuss about continue statement in PLSQL. So at here I'm using Oracle SQL Developer. So about the continue statement, so it forces the next iteration of the loop to take place and escaping any code in between. So let's understand by example. So at here first I'm going to use declare. So at here going to declare the value I and I also should be number 10 and here giving the size with it. Now here and initializing the value with at here 10. So I value is now at here 10. Now here after let's write the begin and here after going to use while loop. So while I less than 15. So if this condition is true, so loop at here start and you're going to use dbms underscore output dot put underscore line and here in a single quote going to write value of I here comma and your single quote and your double pipeline going to print the value of I. Now here after I colon equal to I plus 1 and here if going to use if I equal to 12. I equal to 12. So if the value I value is now equal to 12, then I colon equal to I plus 1. And here after if that condition is true, so that will continue. And here after going to use if statement end of if. Now we are going to use end of if and hereafter end loop and at the last going to use end semicolon and slash. So let's execute and check the output. So at here getting the output 10, 11, 13 and 12. So here let's understand the output here. So first I declare I value with or 10. Now here begin. So 10 less than 15 condition is true. So the dbms dot auto print. So this is used to print the value. So value of I that print 10. So first time that print at here 10. Now here that increase the value of I. So 10 plus 1, the value is now 11. And here if I equal to 12. So I value is now at here 11 equal to 12. So this condition is not true. So that now here that not go inside. Now here after if statement is not true, so that not go here after that loop continue on. So next time at here that check 11 less than 15 condition is true, so that print next time 11. Now here after 11 plus 1 this time value is now 12. So at here if at here I equal to 12. So here 12 equal to 12. So this condition is true. So then so at here oh I value is now 12. 12 equal to 12. So this condition is true. So if this condition is true, then that continue. Okay, I equal to I plus 1. So this is now at here this point that become 13. And here that continues. So hereafter or that go up and here that check 13 less than 15. So this condition is true. So that go inside. So at here this print this time the value 13. Now hereafter 13 plus 1. So this become at here 14. So 14 equal to or 12, this condition is again that not true. So again that while loop continue on. So 14 less than 15 condition is true. So this time that print at here 14. Now here after 14 equal to 12, so this condition not true. So that or here or if condition is not true, so that again that continue the loop. Okay, so here that print 14 and here 14 plus 1, so this become at here 15. Okay, one more thing, at here after printing the value 14 or the increment, so 14 plus 1 that become 15. So 15 equal to 12, so this condition is not true. So if this condition is true, then that to increase. Okay, then this condition is not true. Here after that, look continue. So 15 less than 15 condition is not true. So at here, if the condition while condition is not true, so that at here or end the loop. So at here end the loop and here after begin part that end. And here this is the end of declare. So this is the way that program work. So at here first is initialization 10 less than 15 condition is true. So here that print the value of I and hereafter I gonna increase by 1. So 10 plus 1 the value is now 11. 11 equal to 12, this condition is not true, so that not go inside. Hereafter loop continue. So like this that continue the process. So this is about to add your continuous statement in PLSQL Oracle. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about GOTO statement in Oracle PLSQL program. So about the GOTO statement, when the execution reach the GOTO statement, then it will jump unconditionally to the level specified into the GOTO statement. So let's understand by example. So I'm going to write first backend and here at this point going to use GOTO statement. So go to S1 and hereafter we need to give semicolon. Now here this is F1 going to give and here going to write dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Now here going to write in single quote hello guys. Now close by semicolon. Hereafter going to use GOTO and here giving E1 or semicolon. Now hereafter S1 and here let's write or copy this line and paste it down. So DBMS, now here going to write item take, and here after let's write GOTO, and here this will go to F1 semicolon. Now here after even, and here dbms dot output dot bit, right? So and here in this single quote going to write subscribe. Now here begin a statement, and here let's write end. So this is the query where I'm using GOTO statement. So and here first I'm going to execute this one. So anonymous block completed, but no any output here, it's a display. So if this kind of situation comes, then you have to on server output. Now here task completed, and here after let's go down and execute this query again. So see here for first that display item take, hello guys, and last subscribe. So understand this query. So add here begin. Hereafter go to S1. So go to S1. Now control comes to this level. So this is the one level. We are using level in Oracle PLSQL by this way. Hereafter that to dbms.output.print. So it display item take. Now hereafter after this go to F1. So here you can find F1 level. So at here this display hello guys. After this go to even. So at here this is the even level. So this display subscribe. So first that display item take hello guys subscribe. So go to S1. Now that level comes to this point, and here this will do a step by step line processing. So at here this will display item take. Now go to F1. So unconditionally that jump to the level F1. So there is the F1 level. So at here it will display hello guys. Suppose if I remove F1, now if I execute, so at here getting the error message, identifier F1 must be declared. So if you are using at here go to F1, so it must be declared. Suppose at here going to use F. Now if I'm going to execute to this query, so again this kind of error, internal error, and here a statement ignore. So that means go to a statement cannot find F. So we need to give suitable. So whatever we are using F1, so there must be one level declared. So this is the first example there. I'm using GOTO statement. Now let's write going to write one more example of GOTO statement in Oracle PLSQL. So first I'm going to write out here declare, and here going to use I. So this would be number tag, and giving the size 2 and initializing it 12. Now here after going to write begin, and writing one label the name K. Now here after let's write while loop. So while I less than, so I must be in a small letter, less than 18. Now hereafter the loop will start, and hereafter let's write dbms.output.println. So inside a single quote, you're going to write value of I. And here after let's use single pipeline going to display I value. Now here after I colon equal to I plus 1. So I gonna increase by 1. And here after going to write if statement. So if I equal to 15. So if the value of I equal to 15, then so at here if the I value is now 15, then that will do at this point I colon equal to I plus 1. And hereafter let's write GOTO and here that jump to K1. And here at this point end if part going to end, and hereafter that will end the loop, end loop, and here begin, and here going to use end and here slash. So let's execute to this query here. So at here execute. So at here I'm getting the error message K1. Okay. So at here K1, this case the small. Okay, here we need to give K1. Now execute one more time. And here execute that. So see at here it's displaying 12, 13, 14, 16 and 17. So now let's understand this query. So and here I declare one variable I and initialize with, so initialize with at here 12. Now here begin, and here there is a one level K. So at here while loop I less than equal to 18. So 12 less than equal to 18, condition is true. So loop continue here that device dot or dot println output line. So this display value of I. So I value is not 12, 12 that display. Here after this point, though I equal to I plus 1. So 12 plus 1, the value is not 13. And here match, try to match if 13 equal to 15. So this condition is not true. So again that loop continue. So this time 13 less than 18, condition is true. So add here or this time that print here I value. So I value is now this time that print 13 that print. Now here after 13 plus 1, so this become 14. 14 or try to check 14 equal to 15. This condition is not true. So again that loop continue. So add here 14 less than 18. So this condition is true, that coincides. So this time that print add here 14. Now here after 14 plus 1, so this become 15 here. And here 15 equal to 15. This condition is true. Then add here this point. This value is now 15 plus 1. So here this value is now 16. And here after go to K1. So again control comes to this point. So add here while. So this point I value is now 16. So 16 less than 18. This condition is true. So that coincides. So add here this time that print 16 add here. Now here after 16 plus 1. So this become add here 17. And here 17 equal to 15. This condition is not true. Again loop continues. So 17 less than 18. So this condition add here true. So again that coincides and print the value of I. So I value is now that print 17. And here this point this is now 18. So at here 17 plus 1, the value is now 18. 18 equal to 15. This condition is not true. Again that try to check 18 less than 18. This condition is not true. So at here this condition is not true. So that terminate that out from the while loop. So this is the while loop part here. So while loop ending, and here after that is start, add here begin, and here this is the end. So the final output that display first time 12, 13, 14, 16 and 17. So add here when I value become 15. So 15 equal to 15, then that increase and here go to. So unconditionally that jump to the level K1. So go to K1, so add here control directly comes to this point and here I start processing the query. So this is about the GOTO statement in PLSQL, Oracle PLSQL programming. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next week. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to generate database documentation with Oracle SQL Developer. Or we can say add here how to generate DB doc generation Oracle SQL Developer. So this is the very simplest process. So add here right click on the database and here you can find generate DB doc. So click there. Now here after let's give a suitable directory. So let's give suitable directory. So add here I'm going to give a C drive and here inside C drive there is one directory that I created. The name is ODC. Okay, here. Now click there. Now here after I'm going to show you. So there is nothing inside ODC. Now here after, so this all those things available columns and selected columns. So this all are selected. If you want, then here you can select queues also. So queues that added. Now here after, let's click on OK. So when I press OK, here generating documents. So running, I think 80% over. So at here processing index MD. So it's depend upon how much size of your database. If it is a smaller size, then it will take less times. So here you can see add here or the document to add here. This is extension HTML tabs. So that means add here on C tab ODC and here index.html it's created. Now here you can select tables. So if I select add here tables, now here after let's click on the countries. So here inside countries, here you can see the columns, these three columns. If you want, here you can see constraint, here grants, statistics, trigger, dependencies, detail and partition and index. Now like this you can select other table. So here columns, these all are columns here. This is the comments about the columns and here data default nullable. Here this is the constraint, here grant statistics trigger and here dependencies detail partition, it's all are displaying. So like this you can check on the views. So this all are views. Now here so if you select add here views, so first view it's come there, the name is EMP details views. So here you can see columns name data tab nullable. Here you can see grant dependency, no dependency here details. So here this is the details, it's a display created last and here honor trigger, here error, no any error. Like this you can see the index. So index are there like country ID, depend, DPT ID. Here this is the detail about the index. Here this is the statistics and partition. So like this you can see the documents of package, procedure, function. There are only two procedures in HR database and hereafter you can see at here trigger and here tag and here sequence. So only you should follow two steps, right click on database and hereafter click on generate DB. After that you can create the documents of the database. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to check the status of Oracle processes. So at here first I'm going to write at here select statement. At here select star from. So selecting add here, first we add the dollar symbol, and here we need to write the process. Now here after the next thing is v dollar, the next is session. Now here after the next is v dollar, and here SQL as area. Now if you execute this query, so at here it's displaying ADDR, that is address, PID is SPID, PNAME, and here this all those things, and here there are so many columns are there. Now here after the next thing is, so let's so at here I'm not going to include at here a star. So at here first I'm going to create at here. So there are so many nulls or rows are there. So I don't want add here null rows. So for this we need to do add here filter. So add here first I'm going to create add here alias. So add here v underscore process, sorry, or dollar process, add here creating the alias p1, and for session creating the alias s1, and here creating the alias b1. Now here after the next is, so add here p1 and here dot. So going to use add here name username, and here giving add here column alias pr underscore user. Now here after the next is s1 dot add here user name, and here giving ss underscore user. Now here column comma, and here s1, and here adding a status, and in double quote writing status. Now comma, and here s1 dot, and here going to use serial, and here in double quote giving add your serial number. Now here after next is p1, and here dot spid. So add here in double quote writing process id. Now here after let's use sub str function, and here v1 sub str function, and here v1 dot, here going to use sql underscore text, and here this will start from 1 and it will go 899, and here this is alias add here text. Now add here, so select here from, and here after let's use where clause, and here p1 dot addr. So here you can find addr equal to s1 dot addr. Now here after let's use AND operator. Now here after s1 dot username, so and here is not null, and After let's use AND operator. Now here after going to use S1 and here dot SQL underscore address equal to v1 dot a dot as address and here let's use plus symbol. Now here after AND operator once again, and here after let's use S1 alias and here SQL S1 dot SQL underscore has underscore value equal to v1 dot has underscore value and here plus. Now here after let's select this query and execute that. So right here I'm getting somewhere error from keyword is not found. So let's rectify this issue. So add here. So add here we need to give comma and start once again. So add here S1 8DDR invalid identifier. So add here we need to include PADDR, that is a process address. Now here after let's try once again. So add here S1 serial identifier. Now add here with serial we need to include add here hash. So add here serial and here after include hash. Now let's execute once again. So this time add here I'm getting output. So add here first this select add here username PR user and here S1 user and here after status and here serial number and here after serial number and here process ID and here after this the text and here from v dollar process and v under dollar session and v dollar SQL area and here after this is add here where p1 dot address p1 dot area. So p1 is the alias of v process and here s1 is the alias of session. So at here when this two condition is match and here s1 dot username is not done and here so address of s1 SQL address of s1 and v address must be equal, then it's a displaying. So at here p underscore user at here it's all our system because at here I'm logging with system and here ss underscore user. So at here hr and here you can find d p s and mp and here after so this is the status. So at here this is the active status and here so this is at here serial number 5 and here process id and here now here after hr so this is the inactive here serial number and here process id and here this is the query or select or yes from db table where row number equal to 1. Now here after so at here so total numbers of at here so rows are displaying trap. So this is the way we can check at here status of Oracle process. So at here status is active here to active and here with the system, and here system, this is the serial number, and here this is the process ID, and here this is the query. So select add here process ID, text, this all these things. So add here this the active status. So if you write this query, then you get the active status of process. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you. I guess in this video I'm going to discuss about what is the default value of PCTFREE in Oracle database. So this is the one of the important interview question. So it's asked in many companies. So let's understand what is the default value and how we can create the table with the PCTFREE in Oracle database. So this is the definition of PCTFREE in Oracle database. So at here I'm using Oracle SQL developer. So at here PCTFREE is a block utilization parameter, and it is used to specify free space in the data block. And here by default its value is 10. So by default value is the 10. So if PCTFREE set with 10, it means 10% free space for all data blocks. So at here first I'm going to write at here one example, there I'm going to create one table. So at here let's write create table. Now here after create table, giving the name at here Adam. Now here after next is writing at here product underscore ID. So it should be number tag. Now here after next is product underscore name. So it should be varchar, and here giving the size 150. Now here after next is store underscore name. So it should be add here varchar and giving the size 150. Now here after close the table, and here including at here PCTFREE. At here if you set with 20, so at here it will allocate 20% free space for all the data blocks. Now here after let's use PCT used, and you're giving 25. Now here after let's create the table. So table it's created. Now here after refresh this schema. Here after double click on Adam. Here go to details. So here you can find or created, and here this is the owner, and here you can find PCTFREE, that is 20. So at here it means 20% free space for all the data blocks. Suppose at here this is at here, if we give at here 20%, okay, 20%, this is for PCTFREE. So at here that means 80% is at here 80%. So at here block allows rows inserted. So at here is occupied leaving 80%. So at here if you give at here 20%, so at here this is the 20% that I given. So at here 20% if I give, so for that 20% this is for at here update to an exiting rows in the block, and rest if you give 20%, then here this is the 80% that is for insertion. So suppose at here this is the PCTFREE space PCTFREE. So this is for PCTFREE. Now here after if one by one records are going to insert into the table. So when this is add here, or when this is fold, and here this is the 80% part has been fold. So when that is add to 80%, after that we cannot insert any record inside the table. because 80% that is only for, if you set at your 20%, then 20% is for only for update and exiting records. So you can only insert at here 80%. So when that 80% is done, now hereafter if you do any insertion on the table, so it will not be happen. So at here when you do any update, so when you do any update, then at here picked free, it will allocate the space for updates to an exiting table. So this is the use at here picked free. So at here when you set at here pick free 20, so 20 means 20% free space for all data blocks to do any updates. And if you it reach on 80%, so suppose if user added so many, inserted so many records and that reach on 80%, after 80% it will not do any insertion. But if you do any update, so add here updates, then that will go to Pictory that allocate the space to do any updates on the table. So this is the main purpose of Pictory in Oracle database. And here if you set add here picked free with 20, then add here, so it will allocate 20% free space for all data blocks for any update. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over, so thanks for watching, see you next video. Thank you.